AC Anime Review. This is Christina speaking, and we're going to be talking about Season 4, Episode 14 and 15. And joining me is Ponja and Doreen.
Hello.
Hello.
We're sorry we're a week late because Aaron decided to start the rumbling in Japan. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
No.
The fireworks have happened already.
No, because there was an earthquake in Japan, and hopefully everybody's okay. They didn't even air the episode all the way through last week because of the earthquake, so...
Yeah.
Japan's been getting a lot of earthquakes lately, so...
Yeah. Just hope everybody's okay and safe and sound in Japan. So.
Yeah, of course.
Aaron, you need to stop your rumbling in Japan, damn it, stop it.
I know.
Aaron,
we know your birthday's coming around the corner, but it's okay.
Yes.
You know, mine is too. You can relax for like a little bit, alright?
Yes. Anime onlys have no idea what the F we're talking about. They're probably like, what the hell is we talking about? What rumbling? You'll find out in due time.
Yes, you will. You're eventually going to find out what Aaron's rumbling is all about.
Yes.
Yes.
But we're not talking about that right now. We're talking about what a douchebag he is to Armin and Mikasa.
That was
horrible.
not very nice of him. I know. He shouldn't have said that, though.
No.
Fucking asshole.
Yeah. It was wrong, especially what he said to him. What he said to Mikasa, that's more hurtful. That he's like what he doesn't like.
That she's
like a livestock.
Yeah, that she's a slave.
Alright, go ahead, Doreen.
Okay.
Yeah, as I was saying, that he said that he doesn't like when people are like slave, that they don't have a mind of their own, and they're like a livestock. Like, he was comparing Mikasa as a livestock, which was so wrong. Like, calling her like that she was a slave.
Yeah, that's why Armin freaking threw hands. He punched him in the face, and that's all he got in. And then after that was it. Armin got his beat down.
I am imploring Armin for that.
So am I.
What?
Well, he tried, it was a try effort, but it didn't happen. I know.
My boy tried. He did try. Armin's a good, we discussed this over and over. Armin's a good boy.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. Armin, of course, he didn't like what he said to Mikasa, and of course he reacted to it.
Yes.
Yeah. And he also, he's saying that both of them are both manipulated. They felt like he say about Armin being like Bertolt, that he has Bertolt mind, not a mind of his own.
Well, I mean, technically he's not wrong.
I know he's not wrong, because it's kind of weird that Armin started to have a lot more feeling for Annie. Like, he always going over there all the time. And I know Bertolt had a crush on Annie. So
well, that's why Aaron asked him. He said, "Are you still seeing Annie?"
Yeah.
And he kind of was hesitating a little bit, but the answer is that he is,
he knew.
And it is probably because Bertolt is, his memories and everything is in Armin's head now.
Yeah, but I feel like Armin kind of had a crush on Annie too. Like, he liked her too.
He did a little bit.
I think so too.
So that's why I think Armin's trying to fight that and believe that he's really himself. He's not Bertolt. He's saying, I don't have Bertolt mind. But the weirdest thing is that Armin personality is slightly different. It's not like how it was in the beginning.
He's very quiet. He's not that tactical person as he once was.
Exactly. His personality definitely changed a lot.
Yep.
And I don't think Armin don't want to admit that. I think he's like a little denial about that idea that he had Bertolt. He's more like Bertolt, not himself.
Well, that takes care of what happened with one Jaeger. Let's talk about the other Jaeger.
Oh yes, the other one.
Oh, Zeke.
Yes,
Zeke.
Yes. Wow.
And Levi giving him that epic beat down in 5 seconds.
I know that did not last very long.
For what Zeke did to his comrades, damn. Everybody was going after that wine.
Yeah, and he tricked it because, Levi felt bad that he actually let them drink the wine in the first place, when he shouldn't let them drink it. But he felt bad because...
Well, he didn't realize, I think it's kind of too late, that he didn't realize that the wine
Yeah.
it was tampered
had-
with Titan spinal fluid. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was messed up. And then the hint that gave it away too was Zeke running off.
Yeah,
Like,
the way he
why-
ran
yeah.
off, like 5 seconds he was there, and then 5 seconds later he ran, and it's like, wait, why is this dude running?
Yeah, and it's sad that none of his camera have realized what
they're
they
doing?
drank.
Yeah.
what they're doing, and it's like the moment that they drank that wine, it was too late for them. They couldn't
Yeah.
reverse whatever happened to them, and that is really hard for Levi to really kill his comrades.
I mean,
You know.
he's killed people for less. Come on.
Exactly.
I know, but you know what's bad? I think it was a little hurt. I think he did
Yeah,
feel
he
pain.
felt bad. Yeah, this man keeps losing his comrades.
He keeps losing his comrade, and I hate to say it, it's both the brothers. It's both Aaron and Zeke.
Yeah, man, fuck those two.
Oh no!
But it's bad that every time, like, you know, he always protect Aaron. Every time when he tried to save Aaron, trouble come around, and he lost so many comrades with Aaron. And then Zeke made his comrade drink those wine, and then now they became Titan, and he had no choice but to kill them.
Yeah.
And
to kill
Falco
them.
and Falco too.
Yeah.
This poor child.
It's bad.
I felt so bad. And even like Gabby, that beginning, like she said, like, punish me, like, don't do anything to Falco, please.
yeah, I know,
It's-
but it's already
because
too
Falco-
late.
Yeah.
Because Falco had nothing to do with anything.
Yeah,
You know.
and can we talk about the dumbass Jaegerists?
No.
Yes, they are dumbasses. They're following. It's literally
Dissing them.
it's literally like the blind leading the blind. Do you really think Aaron gives two shits about them? No.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't care.
Well,
And freaking Flock like being like a freaking cheerleader. I hate him.
but they,
I know you do.
I don't like him.
but then you agreed there was certain thing he made a point earlier.
Okay.
Yeah, you
I
gave him
agree.
some credit.
I agree with one point that he made because it's true. Because the Survey Corps, they're following the old ways. They're not following, you know. That's why everybody in the Survey Corps keeps on dying. He's not wrong with that because remember, Flock did see his entire squad die. He was the only survivor in that squad with Erwin.
Yes.
Yeah, and that's what's sad because they didn't do anything different. They didn't do any tactic to protect themselves from
But
these
then
titans.
after that, and Flock opened his mouth and be like, beat the crap out of Shadis. I'm like,
Yeah, that was
"Ooh,
unnecessary. That's the only
was
thing
motherfucker."
I have to say it was unnecessary. He didn't need to do that.
Yeah.
No, and that was really bad, and that they really beat him so badly. Like,
Yeah.
I really thought he was gonna win though.
That's
'Cause
what
they
I
were
thought.
like,
That's what I was thinking. I was like, Shadis is gonna pick up Flock and like start eating these children around.
yeah, I was hoping he really definitely beat them. You know, I mean,
Yeah.
win, like definitely win this
No, he was
against them.
He was outnumbered too.
That's the
I-
other thing.
Yeah.
I know.
But look how many times Levi is outnumbered and he
Well,
comes
Levi's
back
an
and like the
Ackerman.
dead.
Levi's an Ackerman. Ackermans are different. Their Ackermans are built differently.
Yeah, but it's very interesting about Levi and Mikasa. It's very different though, because Levi doesn't be obedient to Aaron or Zeke.
Yeah, because
Which is
he's
it-
not. Because he's not.
He's not.
Triggered. I believe that Levi's Ackerman sense happened either with his mom or with Erwin.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so too.
Yeah, because I noticed that he does not be like Mikasa. He's not like that obedient. Like he followed his own ways. Like he followed his own belief. It's not like if they tell him to bend his knee, bow to them, that he would bow to them.
Yeah.
He's not gonna do that.
He's not gonna
It's
do
totally-
that. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. He's very different.
That's
from
what I'm
Mikasa.
saying. I believe that Levi's Ackerman sense it kicked in either with his mom or with Erwin.
I think that's the only thing I could think of.
And
Because I know
and-
he was.
And both of those people are dead. So
That's what I'm saying.
So
I
that's
think-
why now Levi doesn't have anybody else to really that he has to really protect.
Hanji.
Oh yeah, well Hanji. Yeah, you're right. I forgot about Hanji.
Yeah,
Yes.
and I feel bad for Hanji. I really feel bad because
Fluff
now
is an
she's like
asshole.
she's captured,
Exactly.
and it's like she's helpless. She can't do anything about it, and she feel like I couldn't even protect one of my old mentors or something like that. I can't protect them, you know. She feel helpless. She really feel helpless. She's supposed to be in charge and the
She
leader
can't
and
do
everything.
anything.
And she can't do nothing.
And that's not like her. You know, I used to miss like when she goes crazy and does these crazy things.
She,
and
yeah,
No, I
she
don't miss
she
that.
doesn't do that anymore.
she doesn't do that. She got more. I think she grew up. She definitely.
This 4 year, I feel like after the manga ends next month, Isayama needs to explain what happened between these 4 years. Like, what happened?
What really happened?
Like-
Because
That-
what made Aaron change
Because
so much?
well, no, you'll get that answer later. But I'm
Mm.
talking about everybody else because this time skip, it's like we don't know what happened in between. We know bits and pieces, but we don't know everything.
Yeah, there's some things that's missing. There's something between the history. Hopefully, when next month comes and we get that final chapters, then we'll
get
find
our
out what really
answers.
happened.
Yeah,
We'll
maybe,
really
maybe
know.
we'll get our answers next month. Who's to say? Because that chapter is going to be, I think, like 50 pages long.
I'm just wondering how it's gonna end because I'm thinking it's gonna end really
Yeah.
bad as it is, or it's gonna be
Okay,
a
so
little-
whoever thinks that there's going to be a happy ending with this series, you're totally wrong. I'm sorry to say. There is
maybe
no-
a small percentage, not 100%. I'm not gonna say 100%, but I think maybe
I
a
have
tiny bit.
I have my theory, but I'm not gonna say it.
We'll talk about it maybe when the final chapter comes out next month, so it'll be like all spoilers everywhere next month.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear that.
Yeah, we should definitely do that. Like I think maybe
Once the
when
manga
maybe when
ends,
next- Maybe for next month we'll definitely talk about the final chapter.
Yeah, because
But-
after this Sunday, we're not going to have anything to talk about because Attack on Titan season 4 part 1 is going to be over.
That's true.
That's true. There's not gonna be anything else to talk about.
But anyway, we
Well,
still
maybe
have
other animes, but
we,
not
we still have one more episode to discuss, and the next episode, episode 15, with Zeke's backstory. Can I
Yes.
just say? Can I
Yes.
just say one thing?
Yes.
Fuck Grisha.
Yes, fuck them too. Yeah, I don't like
His
them either.
Their father is terrible. I swear. I can understand why Zeke became the way he is. I understand why in the end Zeke betrayed his parents in a way because for him he was so like disappointed in Zeke. And Zeke was trying so hard. to please
Exactly.
him.
Yeah, he was trying so hard to please his dumbass father over
Yes, I hate them too.
over the deal, the crap that happened to Grisha's sister. I mean, and he's like, oh, because the world is cruel. I'm like, no, you left when you weren't supposed to leave.
He shouldn't have left her
Exactly.
alone. I feel like he shouldn't
No,
have left her.
remember in that episode he left when his mother said, you know, don't go too far, don't go outside the internment zone. You're not supposed to do that.
True. Yes, it was true. He did. He went against his parents, and he did went to the outside with his sister, taking a risk with his sister.
Yeah, because she wanted to see the blimp.
Yeah, she wanted to see the blimp, and then because of that, then he left her alone with those guys
The
or
cops,
whatever,
the,
and then
the police, the police.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he should have not left her alone with the police. But he
But
didn't think
He
they were
didn't have
gonna.
he
do
no he
anything.
didn't have a choice. It was either you get shot down right here right now, or you walk. Remember one of the police officers was like leading Grisha away.
yeah.
Yeah, I know. I remember that. But it was sad. I mean, I felt bad for his sister. His sister shouldn't have went through that.
Yeah,
Shouldn't have.
that girl got eaten by dogs, and that's terrible.
That was
Yeah.
terrible. That was really terrible. And but it's just crazy how the father's like he's trading, like he making his son like he's supposed to be this weapon.
Both of
Like,
them.
Yeah, both
Both
of them.
of them.
He had,
Not
like,
just
they're
Zeke,
fighting
Aaron
his war
too.
for him.
Yeah, he in a way he made them successfully become titans, which is
Yeah.
crazy. It's so crazy how that twist of the events happened, and he's like it was horrible because Zeke was like he wanted that father-son bond with him. He wanted to have that closeness with his dad. And then when he see that, when his dad understands, when Zeke was saying about the history in his father perspective, his father was so proud of him. But then the problem is, he wanted him so badly to be in Marley, like a Marley soldier, to go against Marley, to really go against them. And then when he wasn't doing well, or he wasn't catching up to them, you see like that look, and he hated the look he gives him.
And I get whoever's voicing Grisha is doing a phenomenal job, because the way the way he's shouting at Zeke is like because you know like how when parents yell at you. You get triggered. Like I was getting triggered, and I was like freezing up a little bit, like when parents shout, like when you get shouted at by your parents, that's like a normal reaction. You kind of get scared.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's what Zeke felt. He felt scared.
I was feeling that too when he was when Grisha was shouting at Zeke. I'm like, damn boy. Whoever's voicing Grisha is doing a phenomenal job.
He did a very good job with that. And it's like, it's horrible because, like, he found someone else. He ended up finding someone else who, to be like his dad. Like, it's really like a father who actually was listening to him, who was paying attention. Actually was playing baseball with him. Yeah. And then it was funny, the one who became like this adopted father told him, you need to turn against your parents. It's the only way, it's the only hope for you in order for them to have loyalty for you. That you have loyalty for them. The
way Xavier said it, he wasn't wrong. Like his parents really didn't love him.
Yeah, that's what he was telling him. He said, your parents really even didn't care about you. They're just using you. They are really manipulating you. They're using you, and he's like, what they doing to you is wrong. What they're doing to you, it's wrong. So then I know Zeke. I think it was hard for him at first to do that. But then it's like, you know what? They really didn't care about me. They really didn't love me. So, you know what? I'm going to point my finger and betray my parents.
And you saw the look on Grisha's face when the officers were leading them out of the house. He was, like, staring at Zeke like, why the hell did you betray me for?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it's like still, his father still gives him the look.
Yeah.
It's like and he still felt that fear a little bit with his father. He still felt like that disappointment in him again. It's still that, like, he's still disappointed. No matter what he did, was always a disappointment. It was like, it was a disappointment you couldn't catch up with being a Marley soldier, and it's also disappointed that you betrayed me. Yeah. It's like, either way, he's still getting disappointment from his father,
and it's like no wonder Eren ate him.
Yeah. That's why he deserved to get eaten, but that was
Eren didn't know.
Eren doesn't remember.
Yeah, he didn't know at the time.
He didn't know at the time until later on. He did find out.
He did find out. Yeah.
Yeah, and then it was like when Zeke find out from Reiner and the rest of them about Eren, and then he's questioning about him that. Did Eren mention about his father?
Yeah.
And he said, I remember he said he was a doctor, but then he disappeared. And Eren doesn't remember what happened to him. So Zeke already knew what happened, in a way. He figured it out. And then he's like, all this time, he was still alive. This man was still alive.
Yeah.
And he decided to have another family and have another son. And then he felt like him and Eren are both victims.
He's not wrong. They are.
He's right.
He's right. He's right about that. How his father manipulate both of them, and it was terrible. And
I feel like Grisha, like he felt like my first child was a failure. So maybe I'll have another kid and have him succeed what my other son couldn't do.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you want to feel bad?
I mean, considering what's going on in the manga.
I know. I guess he kind of succeeded.
Which we cannot say anything. We will next month. We'll talk about it next month. I mean, did Eren really succeed where Grisha failed?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he did. I think he
have to find out.
I have a feeling he did.
We'll discuss about more of that later. But let's get to the end of the episode. R.I.P. Levi.
Yay!
No, yay!
Levi.
That's terrible.
No, I don't believe Levi making so many. He survived so many
Well,
near death
experiences.
we all know the rule of anime and manga. If you don't see a body, they're not really dead.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's always a rule with anime. Like, you always think that, like this, for example, like the other anime, like The Promised Neverland, with, you know, what was it? Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot his name.
Which one?
No, not Ray, Emma, you know, Norman, yeah.
Norman. Oh, wow.
I had to try to remember it that way. But Norman, we never seen what happened to his body. We never found his body in that one. But then you find out later, he's alive.
Yeah,
So
but the audience knew.
That's the golden rule of anime. If we don't see a dead body, person is still alive. So.
Well, that's how I know. That's how we know
about Levi. I mean, aside from me from reading the manga, but I'm not saying nothing.
Yes, we're not saying nothing.
Well, we already know, like.
But yesterday,
even though that biggest.
But yesterday when the episode aired, Levi was trending because everybody who only watches the anime, they all think that he's dead. So everybody was like, R.I.P. Levi, and I'm just like, okay, you guys believe he's dead. That's okay.
But you know what it is?
Exactly.
Because what just happened was so dramatic, and it was like really, like the explosion and everything, and he flew out in the air. You're thinking that something happened, that his body got blown
But
up,
yeah, but we can't
say
spoil
anything.
too much because we already know.
Yeah, we
what
kind
happened
of already
and,
know. So, but we're not gonna say anything. We'll talk about it whenever that episode airs, and after this Sunday, that's it. Part one of season 4 of Attack on Titan is gonna be done.
Exactly,
Wow.
and then we're just gonna have to wait a little. I don't know how. Hopefully not too long. But
I would say I'm being generous. I would say fall, winter.
that's what you think.
But realistically, I would say give it a year.
Probably next year. Probably in the summer next year. I have a feeling.
Yeah,
or maybe
because
in the fall.
I'm saying fall because next month the manga's ending, so they have enough source material already to like make the episodes.
I think that's why they're probably ending next week, because they want to try to catch up to the last episode of the final.
I mean, the episode airing next week is going to be chapter either 115 or 116, and right now the manga is going on chapter 139. Yeah,
okay.
so that's when the manga officially ends. The manga officially ends on chapter 139.
Okay. So far, it's going to be like a little 20-something more chapters.
Yes.
You know, in between for the series. Okay. Interesting.
But you know what? No, it's good that they're waiting because it makes sense. Let the manga finish so you have enough source material, like whatever. Well, because I know for a fact, like Isayama, he goes into like the animation studios and he tells them what to put.
Yeah.
Like to make the anime and stuff. He normally visits and he tells the animation studios, oh, you have to put this in there, use these such and such lines and this and that.
Mm-hmm. And you know what? And that's good they do that they get the creator to be involved in the series.
Yeah,
I
they get his feedback. So because I know a lot of manga readers, especially in the episode with Zeke. Because even I saw it as a manga reader. Like I saw stuff that will be there's these little scenes like in the background and stuff. I noticed a lot of things that were important to the recent chapters of the manga.
Okay. Yeah, that's gonna be interesting.
So that's why he's saying, put this in there and put that in there.
Yeah, put these certain lines in there and this and that. Yeah.
Because he knows it's important.
It's important. Yeah.
But I'm glad that I am glad that he is involved, and they're not like saying like, because some some shows are like, oh, I don't want the feedback or whatever, and then the show doesn't turn out right because they didn't include certain things.
That's more of a Western thing. It's not really an Eastern thing when it comes to like. I mean, I don't know about how TV shows and stuff are done in Japan. I'm only going based off like anime, like over here when they do cartoons and stuff, and that's why anime and manga are dominating the Western, entertainment. No one's buying comic books anymore. No one's watching these politically correct TV shows and movies anymore. We don't want that.
Mhm.
We don't want to see freaking Batman and Superman and the Joker having lunch together. We don't want to see that.
Yeah, we don't care.
We don't care.
Yeah, we don't.
But that's just how it is now. All it is, let's just, I mean, no offense to, the LGBT community. I mean, it's great that you're getting representation, but it's just that I need to have my words, very carefully, or else I'm gonna get smacked in the face by people on the internet. But,
exactly.
But it's great that you're getting representation, but it's like people are just doing it because they'll get the representation points.
Exactly.
That's why that's why I agree. It's okay, fine. It's nice, it's cool and stuff like that. We understand or whatever, but it's just there's just certain things extents. I guess I don't know how to say it, but I'm trying to be careful too because there's too many. Yeah, I don't want to say something that might offend somebody and think
exactly.
and somebody might think, oh, I'm being offensive to
we're not.
them or whatever. But it's not.
We're not being offensive.
It's not the case. That's not the case.
Exactly. That's why. So.
But that's why. That's what I'm saying. That's why anime and manga, they're dominating Western, society right now. I mean, last year when with the pandemic, everybody was on lockdown. Everybody bought a lot. Everybody bought a lot of manga. Everybody watched a lot of anime.
True. It's very true.
Look at freaking Demon Slayer Mugen Train. It's number 1. It's number 1 in Japan as the best animated feature film. It beats Spirited Away.
Yeah, I know. It's surprising how it got really popular. Like Demon Slayer, even when the manga came out with Demon Slayer, it even beat above One Piece.
Yeah,
like
I saw that.
Yeah. And it was
and One Piece has been going on for how long? 20 years now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I think
is surprising.
So.
Like something that wasn't even 20 years actually went number 1.
Yeah.
Like, it was surprising.
That's what I'm saying. But the thing is, we want stories. We don't want representation. Representation is good, but there has to be a story attached to it.
More to a story.
And character development and character build and build the world and backstories.
Look at Attack on Titan. You think Western media could get away with this? No.
No. No, definitely not. Like this is definitely not like a Western thing. It's their own. It's their storyline. It's their own storyline. It's character development.
I just think people are just being a little too overly sensitive. That's the problem nowadays.
Yeah.
I know, they're getting really sensitive. And then if they don't like certain thing, they make a big deal about it.
They'll complain about it on Twitter. And then people on Twitter, they're gonna have like a freaking mob scene and be like, oh, cancel this, cancel that. Everything needs to be canceled. Everything is racist. Everything is offensive. Like, I mean, come on.
Yeah, stop it already.
Yeah.
Like it's a little too much. It's a little too much for to make it like if one little thing, it's something really I mean, everybody got their opinion, but it's like sometimes you get over littlest thing. It's like they get dramatic about it, and then
every little thing cannot bother you.
No, it can't bother you. It cannot bother you because it's like they find it like, oh, why you have this? Why you have this? Oh, I don't like how you did this to this character. How do you change this character? I'm like, that's their choice.
I mean, yeah, Isayama did get flack for, because Marley is technically supposed to be Nazi Germany. So people on the internet, they got offended and they're like, oh, this, you know, this is like pro-Nazism and this and that. No, it's not.
not.
It's history.
Yes.
This is what happens. This is what Attack on Titan is trying to show you.
How wars are ugly too. That's
Yeah.
another thing.
Yeah, it's a reality of war. It's like how, like, it's not pretty. It's not pretty, and it's very sad. Like, because you see both sides are fighting what they believe is right. You know,
And whatever your side is, you think your side is right.
Yeah.
It doesn't mean you're right,
Yeah.
Doesn't mean you're right. Yeah,
but
exactly.
because that's your beliefs and your cause, and you think that you're right, you know,
That's what war is.
that's
Yeah.
that's what it is. That's what reality of war.
But
Exactly.
but I'm just saying, the fact that people think Attack on Titan is, you know, supporting Nazism, it's not.
Oh,
No, it's not.
It's showing you what happened during that time in World War One, World War Two, especially because obviously, you know, it's like, because like the Eldian people in Marley, they're basically like the Jews, you know, back how
Yes.
they were back in, you know, Nazi Germany. I don't even think that kids are learning about this in history class anymore.
Yeah, I know. That's what that's because we grew up learning about the history of World War One, World War
we
II.
did, but I don't think schools are teaching that now because
Yeah.
apparently it's too offensive.
Like, you gotta, okay, you can't be like blindsided but not seeing the reality or the truth what happened in our history.
Yeah,
You need to
apparently it's too offensive. I mean, I'm sure maybe they say a little bit, but they probably don't go into detail because, you know, everybody will get offended by something one way or another, and it's like, no, you can't do that.
But I think they need to see things like that so that they can change for everything, like have a better future, and that we don't have this racism thing that's going on nowadays, you know, with everyone.
Yeah.
like you
because-
hear so many things going on. Yeah. Sorry, go
Well,
ahead.
I'm not gonna say, but there's a couple like crazy things that were going on, like people attacking other cultures or other races because of what they are and blaming them for other things.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
Yeah. And that's wrong. And I don't know.
and we shouldn't be going backwards. We should be moving forward.
Well,
Not
I don't know about the state of the world, but this country is going backwards. I can tell you that.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, and I can't believe it. It's unbelievable how you would think, oh wow, that's in the past. I was like going on in with World War II, and then we
Yeah.
had in the '60s with segregation and all this stuff.
Yeah.
And why in the hell are we going backwards?
Yeah, and that's
With this.
and,
Again.
and that's what I say. We need shows like Attack on Titan to show us these things, because you see how badly like Eldians are treated in Marley. You see how badly they're segregated because of what they are.
What they are
Exactly. And it's horrible because like how like I don't know, it's like history repeats itself, but it's like it shouldn't be like repeating something that we change later on, you know what I mean? Like it's going backward. It definitely is like you're hearing so much there's hatred and racism and all this, and it's
Yeah, that's what the show is trying to teach you. I mean, I don't blame Aaron, for doing what he's doing in the manga. I don't blame him at all.
no, I don't blame him. I can understand
But you
why
just
it was like that.
you just
Yeah.
don't agree with the
I
way
don't
he's
agree with
going
it.
about it.
I don't blame him, but I don't agree with what he's doing.
It's his method that's not
Yeah.
the right choice to
Exactly.
to handle his situation. So because like I know that in the beginning, yes, he wanted to get against the Titan. He wanted a revenge against the Titans because of what they did to his mom, what they did to his home.
Yeah.
And then later it's like a whole different story now. Now it's nothing to do with it's like he just wanted to destroy everything. He just wants to like destroy humanity now, and that's like a total different reason why he wanted to get revenge.
He wants to watch the world burn. That's what it is.
which is not the right way. It's
Because
not,
he's seeing all these people. He's realizing that no one's gonna change. Might as well just destroy the world.
yeah, he's like, what the point of trying to change these people's perspective if they're gonna still remain the same?
Yep.
And he felt like, what's the point? It's like pointless to even reason with these people. So
Yeah.
the best way is just destruction.
Yeah. So
And
I guess these are our final thoughts.
Yes, I think so.
I guess so. And I guess that we'll see what happens.
Well,
And
yeah.
you know what? It's funny now how you start to. It's funny how you feel something for each of these characters, especially like in the beginning, like Zeke, like we don't like Zeke what he did, but then when you go back to his past, then you understand why he was like this. And you
Yeah.
kind of feel bad about his.
Yeah,
childhood.
that's
You
how
kinda
it was with Andy Reiner and Bertolt. It was like we hated them in the beginning, and then now it's like you feel for them.
Yeah,
There's always a reason why people are the way they are, and something that has to do with how they grew, the environment, and how they grew, how they were raised,
Yeah.
what they
And-
went through.
and what they went through, experience. Like, yeah, personal experience and stuff. So if you had a very dramatic, childhood or whatever, you sometimes might take it with you,
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I think that's what happened with a lot of the characters in this show.
The
A
thing,
lot
yeah,
of
the
the
thing. I
characters-
mean, the thing is, that in Attack on Titan, there is no good and evil. There is no
Exactly.
good and evil. It's not black and white. Everything is just morally gray.
Yeah. How it is, and it's very sad. Like when you feel for these characters, you feel for all
This
of
is
them.
this is
and
the
you start to-
reality. It's the reality of how the world can be cruel and beautiful at the same time.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's very true. It's very true.
So,
But
are we done here? I guess.
I guess so. Or unless you have any other final words, or
Final words. Last episode this Sunday. After that, definitely read the manga, because after next month, spoilers are going to be everywhere, and you're not going to be able to avoid them.
mm-hmm. Very true. So definitely read. Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. So definitely definitely try to catch up with the manga chapter before the very last one, because
Yeah, if you haven't yet.
if you hadn't, yeah, because you definitely gonna be like a little lost, like what is going to happen, and the way it's gonna end. We don't know yet, but it's not gonna be pretty. I have a feeling it might not be pretty.
Well, I'm
So-
not saying, but I want something to happen, and you don't want that to happen. But
Yeah.
I'm
I
not gonna
know.
say.
We're not gonna
'cause you said I'm
say.
gonna be because you said I'm gonna be really pissed if that the way the show ends.
Yeah, but we'll see you
Exactly.
guys for our final podcast for Attack on Titan Season 4 this Sunday, hopefully.
Hopefully,
Yes, hopefully, if all goes well.
Yes.
everything goes well. Exactly.
All right,
Bye.
bye.